tone. So like sometimes like I'll be goofing around, I'll say things and like they might ban me. So like your understanding could instantly vanish at any moment. I wouldn't want to bank my hopes on that. I hope they bounces up into the zone here so I can short this to attack.
I'm in a long right now, paper trading. I think I got a target for 25,662.
25,602,
25,662.
662. Yeah, I could see so. Yes, I agree. There's a volume balance there.
Yeah, and that's with me guaranteeing 200 in stop loss TP.
Yeah, there's a volume balance there. Close 624.33. There's a small volume balance here. There's two wicklesses here that they might want to target on this bounce. They take these out, I'll short. What is that? Look at that volume balance. I'm getting ready to long this shit. Did you just see that volume balance that they just created just now? Leads me to believe they're getting ready to go higher. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing these on like my other screens. Like I know y'all probably looking, TikTok's probably looking, y'all probably looking like, what the hell is that? What is he talking about? Where is that? Guys, I got another screen on my left that's always showing the QQQ, and it's really only there for the volume balances. So I know what not to do on NQ. Who's that talking? Somebody must be talking. I like, guys. I really like that trade that this paper trade that Chris is in. That's the advantage of being in here too. You might say something. I might be like, "What are you looking at, dude?" I won't get upset because I trust your analysis because this isn't an alert service. But you might say something. I might be like, I don't know about that one. What do you see that I don't see? Like that. I can't do that from TikTok. I can see your screen if you're in here. I can see what you're doing. I might be able to advise you from doing something I wouldn't do. Save your account from being blown or taking a loss. I think they get ready to shoot this and then take out this volume balance and then I'll reshort. Just, just off that strength alone. Chris should almost be TPing out here now, huh? No, they missed it by a tick. They still gonna take this out and shoot this. I still think they're about to
I
take
took
this
a
shit.
I even though it's paper trading, you got to treat paper like you're regularly trading.
Absolutely.
I took one as a partial over
Oh,
at
they're dead.
25,657.
They're fully TPing it out now.
And
Now, yep. 66350.
oh, it's licking it. There we go.
Good trade, guys. I'm getting ready to short this, guys, and I'm gonna try and get 60 ticks on this trade. I'll let you know when I press this button. Just to let you know. There's a volume balance over here below here. Close 624.24. Low is 6. There's a volume balance here. Guys, I'm getting ready to short this, guys. How many ticks is this to the downside? Shit. They came back and they filled it immediately. Then they give me a chance. Guys, I'm going to try and get 40 ticks on this trade on the short here, just to let you know. 40 ticks on a green candle. I'm going to try and get 40 ticks to the downside on this trade. Damn it. They're going without me, huh? I'll press the button in a minute. Hold on. I'll press the button right now in a minute. Hold on. I need like 5 more seconds for this candle to turn green so I get the best entry on this market order. I don't want to get a shitty feeling they shoot. This market's acting very digital. It's acting very confused. I'm going to short this.
Order filled.
I'm going to short this now. I'm trying to get 40 ticks on this trade here. To the downside. Why? People feel safe here. Look at this trend line here. This is leading me to believe like they might want to come down here and snap this and then dump. Why wouldn't they want to dump this and hurt people? Shit, oh shit, that's aggressive. I think they're getting ready to dump, dude. This isn't good. I think this move right here
Order
was fake.
filled.
Holy shit. Jesus. They're hurting people. If they bounce this again, I'm gonna really consider shorting again. I hope they bounce. I know what I'm trying to get out of this, do you? 40 ticks, not too much. I'm not trying to disrupt or hurt nobody. Free money. If you're listening, if you can understand what I'm saying. Free money, not bad, huh? Not bad. From here to here. 40 ticks to the downside. Excellent. Maybe I'll rinse and I'll repeat. I still think they're getting ready to dump. Why would they put that line there like that and make people feel safe? Like, hey, long me.
I'm still holding your initial trade.
Oh, the initial one? Yeah, not bad. I'm getting ready to re-enter. Shit. My confidence level is soaring the more that they do this shit. Is that a volume bounce I see to the downside? Close 6 to 99? Oh, that's just 3 points. Best to be on alert. I'll rinse and I'll repeat. Confidence level is soaring on this short play right here. We got a 1 minute presented here. As though like they might dump this. Shit, I might go normal size to be honest with you on this trade here. Try and get 40 ticks on normal size. I'm about to reshort this just to let you know. If they close this candle green, I'm gonna reshort this. But this is normal size though, so I gotta be cautious. I might only do 35 ticks. This candle closes green, I'm gonna short this for 35 ticks, normal size. Damn it.
ES is dumping, or attempting to.
ES is trying to dump. Yeah, ES is trying to flash dump it. They got this 1 of this 5 minute BISI cluster, but they might want to flash this through this floor. I'm about to reshort this for like 40 ticks to the downside. How many ticks do I need for 40 from here? On another bounce, I'm gonna short it. I need like another bounce. Manage my risk better. If I short this right here, it's not the same trade as I took earlier. It's not as risk free. You see what I'm saying?
Shoot.
That right there is why it's a different trade. That right there is why I wait. You need to understand that the same trade as you just closed out in profit, and if you try to re-enter, it's not the same trade that you just took. It looks like it's coming down to 637 and come back up. My name. What's your name? Whoa, is that a volume balance just now to the upside? Like they might want to shoot this? I'm looking at it from my other screen. Best to be on alert. We're playing with fire here. What is that? Close 26. Okay, man. Yeah, well, there was one right over here that they created. That's why they shot it up. They're going to shoot it up for sure, he says. Prophetic says. Yeah, probably. They're still making people feel safe with this. I got to be on alert. That's why I was only trying to get 40 ticks out of that trade, dude. Do you have a mentor? Best to be on alert. Man, they look like they're trying to dump this, dude. I'm getting ready to short this. On my soul, I am. Normal size. There's a wickless above. I'll wait. They keep on doing things that keep on making me a little bit nervous.
Hey, bro, you trade ES and like on a half hour?
Did I trade the ES in a half hour? Did I?
No, like, are you looking at it on a half hour?
No, I'm not. I'm looking at ES on like the minute by minute. And this right here is making me nervous as though like they're getting ready to snap and then come down in here. That's what I think.
Look,
this right here does not. This shit right here does not inspire confidence. Meaning that they're getting ready to just stop this on a dime and shoot this up in there.
No, no, ES. I don't know if you ever trade that.
You talking about what, like 30-minute candles?
Yeah, the 30-minute candles.
Mm. No, no, not really. I don't really well. Sometimes I might look at 30-minute candles. Sometimes, but on ES, like most I really go is 15-minute hourly, or like if I'm trying to gain like a stronger picture, then like I'll go like 4 hour daily sometimes. But like that's just overall picture. I got to be cautious if I short this because there's a wickless up here above head that they're goofing around with. Best to be on alert. This could go wrong with me if I short this. I could get hosed. I could get boofed on. Thank God I didn't turn that trade into something it wasn't. I was only trying to get 40 ticks out of it. They took it to TP as soon as I pressed the button. I'll reevaluate. Hmm.
I think ES is trying to go lower to realign with NQ to attack 6908, which is that adjacent high over to our left.
You say you think ES is trying to go higher to reattack 6908?
Sir?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I got that alert there. I could agree with that. I think the NQ wants to dump, but I think the ES is trying to shoot to take that out. I gotta watch this. You think gold is a buy? I don't trade gold to be honest with you. We got a lot of traders in here that do, and they're really really profitable. So you can pick their brain with them about it. This staircasing pattern leads me to believe that they're getting ready to dump. Guys, I think that I can get 35 ticks out of this short if I short this. Like if I press this button on my soul, I do. Guys, I'm gonna go normal size on this trade right here. Hold on. Guys, I'm gonna go normal size on this trade for 35 ticks to the
Order
downside.
filled.
Guys, I gotta watch this though. Normal size on this trade, guys, 35 ticks to the downside, guys, in order for them to target this. Excuse me, why did I do that? Best to be on alert. Why did I do that? What's going on with this? Here. What is up with that? Okay. So guys, look, I'm in my normal size on this, and like, I'm gonna play this by ear. Guys, this is a safe kind of a play, kind of a yes, it is. Yes, it is pretty risky. I'm not gonna lie, it is. This trade right here is very, very risky. Why? Because I don't have anything in the immediate term I'm managing my risk off of. This is very dangerous. The full blown membership is $11 for the knowledge and community page, $29 for the Discord. $29 for the Discord. The link is inside my bio. This trade right here is risky. The quality of this trade is about a C minus. Just to let you know. But they're engineering this right here, and I'm watching this. I need to watch this to see what ES decides to do. Timestamp 214. There's 209 time hat coming up too. They're trying to squeeze this. Probably best I cut this. If I take another loss on the day, I'm not gonna trade anymore. Not even on this demo. I'm not gonna do that. Because under normal circumstances, like it normally like I normally go like 3-4 weeks without losing. So like if I take, so like, it, so the first idea, like I took a small loss on. It was a small loss. I took a loss on. It still proved out to be correct. So that's why I'm also willing to trade. If they inverse this 1 minute BTC right here, I'm gonna be on high alert. That's like my stop loss. They're gonna come up higher because there's a volume imbalance up here above head. I need to watch this.
I think ES is tacking that 6908.
Yes, it is.
If it gets over 6903.25, then that's where it's going.
Exactly, absolutely. What
But
made you
if
take this trade?
ES
The
rejects
SAFE
on
indicator.
6907, isn't that a reversal?
I didn't have anything in the immediate term to manage my risk off of. How much is this mentorship? It's $11, bro. Knowledge community page is $29 if you don't understand. I'm in a normal size trade right now. I gotta manage my risk more tightly. This can get dangerous very, very fast. I'm down 70 ticks on this trade, which is realistically about 200 ticks in real life off of my normal 1/4 entry size. They just inverse that. I should probably cut this for loss. Is that a triple? Is that a double top? 68675, 68650. Okay. Whew. I was gonna say so. I was gonna cut that. Whew. Stop loss on this is gonna be a strong candle push close above this high here. I'm gonna cut this trade. I'm gonna admit defeat on this trade. If they push it, so whenever they eclipse this, if I don't immediately get a strong reaction, should I sell when it touches the higher? I don't know. I'm managing this trade right now. If whenever they eclipse this high right over here, I don't get an immediate candle reaction from this 15 minutes, maybe I'm gonna cut this trade. They're getting ready to take this higher. I was dibbling and dabbling, playing with the devil. There was nothing I was managing my risk off of. This is a lower quality trade for sure. If we don't immediately, whenever we pop this, QQQ is about to pop this. Whenever we pop this, if we don't get an immediate red candle reaction, I'm gonna cut this trade for a loss. I'm watching 625 right now. I'm watching 625 on the Qs. I'm gonna cut this trade. Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, no, that's not good. I gotta cut that.
We're about to complete an objective.
Yeah, no, that's not good. That trade is cooked. That trade is done. Nope.
Order filled.
That idea was incorrect. I'm not gonna do anything more for this rest of the day. Guys, if I have two ideas, for me personally, if I have two ideas in a day, if I have two ideas in a day that fail, I know something's wrong. Well, not something's wrong. It's just that I just know that I not need to be doing nothing. Because I don't want to foster bad habits for me personally. That tells me everything I need to know. They're getting ready to take this to the all-time high. Bullish.
You know what it is, bro?
What?
Your music in your background, bro.
Oh, the music changes?
It throw you off, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me change it back. I'm superstitious. Taking that trade and not having nothing to manage my risk off of was dangerous. That wasn't a good idea. Didn't have nothing to manage my risk off of. Dangerous. knew it was dangerous too. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I know. I appreciate that, Husky. I know. It's just that I just don't like being wrong. So, why did I do that for? Was I getting cocky? Gotta write that down. Yeah, wins and losses, Rockley. Yeah. Thanks, man. Hmm. I lost a fun and then I just passed one. Okay, good job, Husky. It's okay. When did you lose the funded? On that one trade? What'd you lose the funded on? At least you got it back somewhere, broke even. Lost the funded trying to target the volume balance at 25,554. Oh, this? 554. You mean on QQQ? Oh, this? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that. What is that? 60. Oof. They come back for that like it was. I was in super light too, but they come back for that like 90% of the time. I guess you shorted it here. Tough. And I scaled up. 3 micros. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. You scaled in. You DCA'd against it. They're getting ready to go to 69.08. Can you believe it? They're about to go to all-time high. Wow. SPY's going to 690. Yeah. We'll work on that together, Husky. Higher. Yep. This is where I think they're trying to come to, man. SPY is scheming on an all-time high overshoot, and it's a price discovery in 690 and beyond. This is what I think. An all-time high overshoot and Thursday gap fill, Thursday reversal will not surprise me in the least way, and I'm fully on alert for this scenario. Okay. So instead of them going into all-time high first and then dump it on gap fill Thursday, They dumped it on gap fill Thursday and are targeting all-time high overshoot. So this essentially still applies. Because it's gap fill Thursday, they gapped it down. Why would they continue going lower on a gap fill Thursday? They're doing the all-time high overshoot right now from this weekly outlook I sent out. They're going into all-time high, man. This is insane. Wow. Read the framework from yesterday as it's what I still expect on all-time high overshoot. They're going on this all-time high here. We need to be on alert. What a woo. Hold on, phone call. I'm here, guys. I'm here, guys. Guys, I have to call my orthodontist, guys, because my braces were coming off. So like, not were coming off. One of the brackets on the rear of my mouth, on like one of my rear molars, came loose and it's poking me. I just left it like 3 days ago. Hold on. Fire says, bro, doesn't ES and NQ move together? Yes, they do. They're correlated, but they don't have to move the exact same at the exact same time. NQ1 and MNQ will always move the exact same at the exact same time, along with QQQ. Thanks, Rock Lee. Appreciate that, man. Got about 90 minutes left in this day. AC is hilarious. Man, I took a loss, AC. AC, I took a loss. Finally took a loss. So, the joke doesn't hit the same, man. Joke only hits this. Joke's only super funny whenever I'm winning. I'm being for real, brother. Was it the one I was there for? Nah, man. Nah. I realigned myself with that and I got that back. It was this one right here. I was trying to short this because of the safe indicator and they shot it up. So I actually take that back. So I'm forward testing this indicator and I just got burned trying to play that indicator with nothing to manage my risk off of. And that win rate is not looking good. Maybe I should just keep it as an indicator and just go, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't base trades off of that indicator. So I don't think that I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, of course I'm still up for the day. That was a demo account. But nevertheless, I still feel it the same. Like I promise, like I'm upset right now. Because I did something and when I pressed the button, I literally said, I don't have anything to manage my risk off of. So y'all got to listen to me whenever I say that. Because I didn't have nothing to manage my risk off of. Like there was literally nothing there. There was no reason for me to take that trade. Other than the safe indicator that I was trying to play. Like I was like, why wouldn't they want to dump this? And so I was trying to forward test the safe indicator, but that shit wasn't good. So as it stands right now, I'm not going to be trading that safe indicator. So that shit that I was saying earlier, before I took that trade with me being cocky, with me saying, they're making people feel safe here. Why wouldn't they shoot this up? Well, then they did it. And then I drew the safe indicator again, and I tried to short this right here with no real reason to manage my risk off of it. There was nothing here. Like how I said, I was like, well, if I draw a line here, I need to be looking for something to manage my risk off of to then trade the safe indicator. I didn't have nothing to manage my risk off of here, so they shot up into here, and I had to close it whenever we closed up here above head. There was nothing for me to manage my risk tightly in the zone here. So there was no reason for me to take that trade. That's why I'm upset. Not because I lost, but because I took this short right here and there was nothing for me to manage my risk off of. Because the safe indicator could very well keep on going indefinitely like this. They didn't have to dump it right then and there. I needed confirmation that they were getting ready to dump it against the safe indicator. But I didn't have that. There was no confirmation. There was nothing here. Like there was literally no imbalances here, so I just shorted it, thinking that I wanted them to dump it right then and there. I was trying to force my will in this market, especially considering that Chris just gave me heads up that they're trying to target 6908 and then pop this right here. So I explicitly went against that too. But I'm not going to compound it and hold it and just hope for forever that it comes back. Sure, I'm not going to do that. But nah, I got cooked on that trade. And I own up to it. That was a mistake that I made. I feel it the same. Yeah, there's no difference. It's okay, I'll bounce back. But I assure you that for the rest of this day, I'm not going to make any foolish decisions. So that's okay. You were back testing a new theory. Yeah, I was. Nah, I promise you I'm not going to do that. So that safe indicator, unless I got something to manage my risk off of, I'm not going to do that. I got burned doing that. So like for the people that ask me and say, hey bro, like how do you continue to keep on improving based off of the things that you already know? This is how I do that. This is how I continue to improve. So now I have a data point in my mind and I go, holy shit, I got burned trying to trade that safe indicator like that. And I got burned taking a short with nothing to manage my risk off of. I'm not going to do that on the cash account or on a funded account. I'm going to get cooked, dude. So I eliminate that. I eliminate the things that have been hurting me. And the only way that you can begin to do that is that you treat paper just as seriously, if not more important and more seriously than your funded account or your real cash account. They're trying to come here to the zone, like Chris said. Chances that they come here now, I probably say within 95 to almost 99%. That's why I
Well,
keep
it
that
helps.
trade.
It helps that NQ's shared high of that is 25,734. So I'm also pairing it off that idea that you've given me about those round numbers they like to
Yes.
attack.
Yeah. Shit. Man, but they might come up here and take the Qs to 739 and pop this here. Because they come to 734, they're going to come here and pop 739. This looks bullish. Bro, I got to lock in with trading. I got into a fight at work yesterday. I think I'm going to lose my job. I joined the knowledge community page, but not the Discord. Duran said, are you done for the day? I don't know. I got to see, man. They got to scream my name. One idea that I had today was incorrect. I was slightly early on one, but I realigned myself with it. Guys, if I take a one single loss in a day, me personally, at this point in my career, guys, like I'm not trying to be cocky and like I'm not trying to toot my own horn because I don't give a fuck. I'm being honest, I don't. Guys, but like at this point in my career, guys, if I take a loss in a day, like I'm like, am I tripping? Maybe I should wait till the next day. And like, if I take two losses in a day, like two, like not even losses, if two ideas that I had were wrong, then then I know something's wrong. Like that's how tight like I am with like my understanding of this market at this point in time. So that's a problem. So hold on, Duran, what was you doing? Why was you fighting somebody at work, dude? What they say to you? Does anyone know what indicator you're talking about? Is it the Sadie pivot indicator? What you talking about? No, I was talking. I was thinking, what you doing with the Sadie River? Well, that's okay. We'll make mistakes and tweak and move on to get better. No, bro, safe indicator. Safe, as in like the safe indicator from like that like I personally created like in my mind. The safe indicator that I created like revolving like the class, like the do people feel safe doing this, AC? That one. That's the one I'm talking about. Look at Chilo making money from inside it. What a trade, Chilo. I was Chilo's liquidity. Wow, what a trade, dude. Wait, which one? The safe indicator, bro. It's not like an actual indicator. Like it's an indicator in my mind to where like if I draw a line, I'm like, do like normal people that call them that want to be traders, is this what they want to do? That's what I mean. Yeah, bro. It's like my own thing. Yeah, like the safe indicator went off with this here, and I was like, and so I was thinking about shortening it here, but then I was like, no, I'm sorry, I was thinking about shortening it here, but and so then I was like, well, why wouldn't they want to shoot this up into the zone here? Because they're making people feel safe, and so then they started shooting it. And so then I was talking, and then I came out, and I was getting cocky, and I was like, man, maybe I should start to trade this safe indicator, man. Like, maybe I should start trading this, and then like find something to. This is exactly what I said. I said find something to manage my risk off of, and then trade the safe indicator. But then what happened was I was like, okay, well let me test it. So then I drew another line. And I was like, well, why wouldn't they want to dump this? They're making people feel safe again with this trend line. But then I took the short here, and then I had nothing to manage my risk off on like here. Like there was no safety net. So like I shorted this just blindly, and I was like, oh well, it's safe, but safe doesn't do anything. You need to be able to manage your risk off. So like that's what I did. Yeah, thanks, Rockley. Yeah, man. Yeah, your indicator isn't invalid. Yeah, nah. I know for a fact it's not invalid, but what made it invalid was I didn't have confirmation and I didn't have anything to manage my risk off of. So I was just taking it based off of the fact that, hey, you know what? Like they're gonna snap it right here, right now. But you can take a trade and then them still not make people feel safe and dump it, but you would have gotten stopped out. So like with the trade, you need something to manage your risk off of within a reasonable time frame. So that's what messed me up, Rockley. But Rockley, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate the kind words, man. So, but your indicator isn't invalid. 70% win rate is damn good itself, let alone 90% of the time you call it right, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. That's okay. I can't win them all. Guys, you need to understand something. In order for me to seriously have like a 90% win rate, and in order for me to understand this, guys, I have to stick to what I know. And then like whenever I do things like, let me test this. Like I'm forward testing to then strengthen my current understanding of certain scenarios. So like this actually strengthens my scenario because I'm forward testing in real time and I'm going, bro, fuck that. I'm not gonna take a trade like that again, even if the safe indicator is going off. If I don't have something to manage my risk off, I could lose. So then when the time really calls for it, as it should at all times, I now know I'm not gonna do that. Not even on paper am I gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I refuse. I learned a valuable lesson just now. F that safe indicator, the safe indicator should only be used to stop myself from doing something. And now the next time I trade it, I might consider taking it if I got something to manage my risk off of, but I'm not just gonna trade it blindly, just like how I don't trade volume imbalances blindly. I do not short volume imbalances blindly. I don't do that. I see them and I identify them, and then I trade whenever I seriously kind of feel they're getting ready to go in that direction to fill it. Now, if it's like a 15 or an 18 like it was earlier, then yes, I will short it, and I will have the most confidence that you've ever seen in your entire life. If it's like an 18 I was just presented earlier, dude, I'm shorting it, bro. Like the next serious rank candle, I'm shorting that shit, dude. It's an 18, 20. I just know I might need to give myself some breathing room. Other than that, I'm shorting it. There's zero debate. Zero zilch. They're getting ready to shoot this dude. Chance that they come here, 99%. Chance that they come to the zone, like 99%, dude. This is getting crazy, man. Yeah, he said, if we just took a loan since 12, man, we should be chilling. It's been going up since. Yeah, man, they've been effing around. When they pop this, all hell and pandemonium might break loose. They're about to take this to this all-time high. This is an all-time high magnet up here, just to let you know. They might go to all-time high today. Shit. If they don't do it today, I don't think they're going to do it tomorrow. Duran says he's been getting fruity, and then he jammed my thumb. I tried to keep calm, but my rage was too control. Was too much to control. I work in a tire factory. He jammed my thumb with a tire. Bro, Duran, was it on purpose, bro? You said he was getting fruity. All this aside, bro, what was he doing? Was he like trying to kiss you or something, bro? What's a fruity dude working in a tire factory? Sounds like workplace harassment. But even then, bro, disassociate yourself, bro. All this aside, Duran, what's going on, bro? Tom was laughing. I mean, it sounds funny in hindsight, but nah, this is serious. Bro, Duran, listen. Bro, listen, look. I'm going to give you the same conversation like I gave my brother with the Amazon job shit. Because my brother got into an argument with the people at work, and he walked out at the job at Amazon, which was the job he was scheming for the longest. It was just a normal Amazon job, but he was unemployed. He's a habitually unemployed person. He can't keep a job. He can't keep a job more than Yeah, man. So, man, they're gonna come into like almost within 100%. They're just fooling around. In any event, yeah. So like, the people at his job, bro, like they was already working there, and so they was telling him to sweep the floor, and like he had to do their job, and they was on their phones and stuff. And so he quit, and he told me, and I was like, bro, why'd you quit your job for? And he was like, bro, man, cause bro, like they was asking me to do their jobs, you know, sweeping the floor and dropping off the boxes and stuff like that, picking up them heavy ass boxes, bro. And bro, guess what? I was like, what? He was like, it was their job. So why would I want to do their job for, bro? I want to be on my phone too, he said. He was like, bro, you don't think I want to be on my phone, Quan? I was like, bro, listen, you just started working there, dude. You literally just got there 2 days ago. How do you expect to be texting people on the job or texting your girl doing whatever you're doing and talking on the phone and being, he was like, that was on YouTube and listening to music. I was like, bro, how you expect to do that and you don't know the ins and outs of the job? They know when their boss is coming and when it's not. You're just the new guy on the block. And so when you become the old guy on the block, then you get to pawn off on other people. But you don't get that luxury. Now, this does not apply to you, Duran. But what I am saying is this. It applies to you in this sense. This is what I told my brother, and I'm gonna sort of kind of tell you. You know, maybe it doesn't help now, but maybe for maybe for the future. You can't let people trick you off your spot, Duran. And like I know you said, hey man, you know what, man? I normally don't crash out, bro. It's like this is something that's new. But it should never happen. Ever. Like all jokes aside. Someone else should never be able to trick you off your spot or be able to alter the reality. Someone altered your reality. Hold on. Okay. Bro, yeah, sorry, someone sent me a text message or I got an email. Guys, Duran, someone altered, bro, just stop and just think about this, just in layman's terms. You let a fruity dude, this is what you told me, you let a fruity dude that works at a tire factory stop you from putting food in your mouth. Whatever he was doing, just stop and just think about that. That's what happened. You let him trick you off your spot. Now he got his job, and now you not working. And now you got to go into overtime. And I'm not saying that I don't think that you're going to succeed whenever you come here. I know you will. But now you're going to be fiending. And now instead of you taking 2 or 3 months, like giving it two or 3 months in order for you to seriously become one of the people inside here and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds or thousands of dollars, whatever it is, whatever your journey calls for. Now you're gonna be trying to get paid ASAP within 2 or 3 weeks, and it's like like that's gonna be extremely hard. So it's like a snowball effect, bro. Instead of you taking your time and then you joining and you learning over the course of a few months because you got a job, you got some money inside your pocket. Now you're attaching a timetable to this specifically. So I know this might not what you want to hear, but I'm gonna always be honest with you. Whenever bro, if you're a member here, a part of this family, I will always be honest with you. So like I know some people are probably thinking, bro, dude, what, you don't want him to join? You don't want him to, bro, you don't want him to spend the money? No, because I don't sell people on fantasy dreams. I don't do that. I tell the truth. I want you to have realistic expectations. And realistic expectations is I know that if you take your time and if you study here and if you understand and you're a part of here, I know for a fact you can make $250 to $500 a day off of a single account. I know that for a fact. Selling you a dream would be me telling you, bro, you're gonna be able to make damn $15,000, $20,000 a day after like a month. Fuck no, I'm not gonna tell you that. You can. We have people doing it, but that's unrealistic. Not unrealistic, but that might not happen to you immediately. But you know what will happen? You will understand, you will know, you will see how to read this market, you will understand how to manage your risk, and you might be a person that makes $250 to $500 a day, like Mr. 7-4. Mr. 7-4 is not like AC. whatever strategy that he's managing his risk off of, his cap every day at the most is $750 to $1,000. Now he just started making $2,000 today, but normally speaking, over the last month, he's been averaging $500 a day, and he knows what he's good at. He knows it, and he said it. AC, on the other hand, if AC makes $5,000 in a day, he's looking at it, he's like, damn, I might be able to get something else, because that's his strategy. But 7-4 knows the difference, if that makes sense. He knows what he's good at. Where's it at? He knows what he's good at. What's it at? Look at all of these. Look at this. Look at this green. See, look, he says it right here for anybody trying to learn. He says, I know it isn't much, man, but I know what happens when I try and push for higher and higher profits. My mental isn't ready for these big wins like how some of y'all do it. I can do it, but it becomes a runaway train so fast. I'm just looking for consistency with my edge. He was the greatest person in the world, dude. He changed. This is $500 off one account, by the way. Consistency with his edge, and he's done. He rinses and he repeats. Every single day, he knows his edge. But him and AC are different. Look, AC turns out $1,500 profits like it's water. $2,000 profits, $3,000, $4,000 days like it's water. $1,800 profits like it's water. Now, this is his best day so far. He made $2,000 today, $3,000 today. But he's gradually getting it. So you got to know what you're good at. Long story short, I forget the point I was making, but you get the point. The point I was making was yeah, you don't want to be attached to nothing too crazy. Don't let nobody trick you off your spot, man. Come on, Deron. You family, bro. Don't let nobody do that, bro. Don't ever let nobody do that again, bro. Get you heated, bro. I'm not saying you have a good reason, but yeah, don't do that. He said, try not to touch my ass. Trying to touch my ass? Bro, I tried to. I check everything that's fruity around me because we all men, you know? What's that nigga doing, bro? You tell that dude, bro, you wildin', bro. Like, yo, you straight, bro? For real? You good? That's what I would have told him. Yeah. But maybe he was just, to be honest, I don't even know if that's joking or not. I don't know what he was doing. I can't say. But bro, I'm gonna be for real, bro. Guys, listen, look, I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's my job and if I'm in the workplace, guys, I don't tell on nobody. I don't. But if I'm in the workplace and if I know my life is on the line, man, you crazy as hell, bro. I'm going to the supervisor, boy, I'm snitching on your ass. I swear to God. Be like, hey, Mr. Thompson, Jerry was trying to touch my booty. Yeah, I like to put in a report, sir. He'd be like, wait, what? Are you being funny? No, I'm being dead ass. I'm not fucking around with that, man. I almost lost my mind, bro. For real, bro. That shit crazy. I'm not with that corny shit that he on, bro. Or I would tell him, be like, bro, if you fuck around like this again, bro, I swear to God, I'm telling Mr. Thompson on you, bro. Don't test me, bro. I will report your ass to the supervisor if you try and touch my booty again. And like, I know it might sound funny, but it's true. That's what I would say. You crazy as hell. If you think I'm gonna let some dude trick me off my spot, man. Whatever he decided to do in his free time, that's him. I don't care what he does. I'm cool. Shit. Not cool because I really don't know too many homosexuals personally. But shit, I'm cool with all that. Shit, we good money. Shit. I'm good money with everybody. I don't care what you're doing. Just don't bring that over here and try me. You sleep. I would have sued. You sleep. I would have sued that job. You say, nah, you speaking facts, but I'm always here, but haven't fully committed to myself in the community. Yeah, bro, Deron, you in here every day, brother. I see you in here every day. Yeah, you ain't fully committed. You got to be locked in for sure. You for sure got to be locked in, brother. Got to be locked in. Got to be locked in. But I'm going to be honest with you, though. If you just lost your job, that should not be an indication in order for you to try to immediately turn on the corners right now. If that's the case. Your first job needs to be stability. Because you need to see past tomorrow and today. I'm just talking to you brother to brother. Real talk, bro. So, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want the $29. You need to keep on learning and understanding, and you need stability. So you need to find another job, and then once you do that, then this needs to prepare you for the future. Because this will now because now you need to wake up, and now you need to know that at any given moment, your life can change. Your life is in someone else's hands. With this, once you understand this, brother, nobody can take this from you, bro. Nobody can take making Mr. 74 making $750 a day for a month. A month straight, bro. Nobody can take that from him anymore for the rest of his life. He knows now and understands. And I always send you the screenshot, but I showed it yesterday. I think he was in here. He said, yo, I'll be making $750 a day for a month straight. You do the math. Minimum, that's $15,000 to $20,000 in profits. He just got with us a couple months ago. He was unprofitable before. He didn't know. No one can take that from him anymore. And it doesn't care about what you previously had or this and that or your history. Because like, let's just say you was working at Walmart on Johnson Street. If you try and go and apply to Walmart on Sesame Street, they're going to be like, what happened? Now they're looking at your history. Now they're not going to hire you. This market don't care about that. It only rewards do you know. And can you read it? And are you willing to survive day in and day out? That's it. And are you willing to learn and continue to improve? You will have everything at your fingertips. So that's what I would recommend to you, brother. Just from brother to brother, just not a love. From you just being a part of the community alone, that's what I would say, bro. Real talk. Just do that. You get another job, whatever that may be, even if it's something simple. And then once you have that stability, then you need to lock in. Then you need to be inside here showing up, and you need to be preparing for the future. You need to be seeing past today. That's what you need to be doing. All this aside. And then once you do that, then you stack days, and over the course of a few months, several months, you'll have X, Y, and Z dollars saved up. And then you can expand to multiple accounts, multiple accounts. And then when you do that and then you do it consistently, then you'll be able to walk away for the rest of your life. Everything that you want and that you need, I would probably say, is on the other end of being consistent over here with us for 12 months. For 12 months, for 12 months, I don't care what you got going on, even a full-time job. If you lock in over here with us, like no bullshit, with everyone in here being profitable, all of the models, I guarantee you can find 2 or 3 things that where you can go, man, you know what? I can manage my risk off of. And bro, after 12 months, at least off of 2 or 3 or 4 accounts, I can squeeze out $1,000 a day doing this shit. Something simple. I'm serious. After 12 months, I know for a fact you can. Now that I can tell you. Now you might not be able to make $350,000 in a week like some of the other students inside here. I won't be able to tell you that. But I know you can do $1,000 a day whenever you want to, like it's water. I know that for a fact. And then you can choose when you want to make money. You don't got to be on this live stream with me until 4 o'clock. I just do it just to help people. I could log off right now. I'm normally done. I'm normally free by 12, because it's a completely different market after 12 o'clock. After 12:30, 12:45, it's completely different. The market's behavior changes. Make $750 a day, then grab 10 accounts. Life changing, absolutely. That's it. That's exactly what 7-4 is doing. That's it. 7-4 was trading one account for the longest for $150 to $200, bro. Guys, y'all might see the close to the finished product with a lot of these students here. So like y'all might see them making $5,000-$10,000 a day. Some of them 3,000. 7-4 made $2,000-$3,000 today. Like if some of y'all are new tuning in, but y'all didn't see that they listened when they first joined. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that they was crying and upset to themselves, and they was upset. And it was like, man, I can't figure this shit out. I don't know what to do. Hey, man, can you help me? And they showed up to the classes, and they had they submitted themselves to the process and to the mentorship for like a month and a half, 2 months. And then once they did that, then they resubmitted themselves, and they said, okay, what's next? And I said, make $150 to $200 a day for one day. And then stop. And then rinse and repeat that same thing, and then do it again the next day. And don't worry about next week. Do right now. And then when you do that, you stop. And you make it $250 to $500 a day. And I said, do that for 20 days. Do it. And then let me know where your account is, and then take a payout. Boom. Okay, we did that. What's next? Next step. We add 1 or 2 more accounts to that. And then we do the same thing off the profits that we had just made. And you really only need to get to step 2 for your life to start taking a quantum leap forward. You only need to get to step 2 here with us. We can get you to step 2 or 3. Guys, step 3 is just like, step 3 is almost fuck you money. Step 3 is, bro, I'm trading 10, 15 accounts and I'm making $500 a day off 10 to 15 accounts. If you're making $5,000 to $7,000 a day, you entering like fuck you money. Because you can do anything you fucking want to do in this reality. Do you understand if you're making $5,000 a day, you can afford a Bugatti Chiron? You can buy a $5 million hypercar. You can. On my soul, you can. On my soul. Guys, guys, if some of the students in here wanted to buy a Bugatti Chiron, they could. There's this one guy that I follow. Look him up. He's called the Hamilton Collection. If you know anything about cars, he has the same last name as me. It's the Hamilton Collection. This dude has like 20 or 30, $40 million in cars. And he finances them. Rich people finance, by the way. They don't buy them in cash like how you think they do. Right? And he disclosed how much he pays for his Bugatti Chiron, because people think these people just be buying them in cash. Fuck no. Why would a rich person that knows how to make money, why would he put $5 million just have it sit there? He said his Bugatti Chiron payment is like $35,000 to $40,000 a month. That's what he said. He was like, bro, my payment on this Bugatti is about like $30,000 to $35,000 a month. If you're making $5,000 a month, you can comfortably afford a Bugatti Chiron. Find $5,000 a day, you can. And we got students doing that way more than that from just being in here for like 3 months. Less than that, even some of them. It's true. You start to get fuck you money after that 3rd or 4th phase. I'm telling you, bro, I promise. My goal in here is to get you to that 2nd phase. I want to show you what's possible. I just need several months with you. You won't have no.
I think the hardest part is just waiting for the next day.
You said the hardest part is what? Talk to me.
Waiting till the next day to trade.
Yes, because you need a mentor. There's somebody telling you, say, hey, bro, it's okay, you're good. Take your time. And then you need Another stream of income to get you to the next day. If you're on your last leg and like every single day you need $100 to eat and survive, then you're like, damn, I just need to get 2 or 3 days ahead, so let me do another $200, and then that's when you lose. You need something to get you to the next day along this learning process here that we're on, this journey. And you need someone to help guide you and someone that believes in you through some of the bumps and the bruises. And someone that's not gonna hit you over your head. Like, yeah, man, I believe in you. Like, hey, man, yeah, man. Like, hey, man, look, I believe in you, but you gotta send me another $2,500. It's just killing your pockets for you to talk to me. So, yeah. Hit the wall, talk to Ian, follow his rules, trust. Thanks, Dean. Dean's another guy. Dean followed, guys, ask Dean. Dean followed one of the instructions that I sent him because he was hitting the wall. Dude, his win rate jumped to 75%. He's feeling way more confident. Ask him. He's another one that was on the edge. And it's okay, we all been there. I told y'all guys, I was on my deathbed before I understood this market like this. A lot of us were. 345 today, exactly. We made a slight adjustment with Dean. Slight adjustment. Is it okay if I tell him what we talked about, Dean? Can I do that? Or no? You want me to share him with what you said? Maybe it'll help some other people. These rants are the same reason he tells us not to skip ICT rants in a boot camp. Perspective, absolutely. He says 100. Was up 1,100 between two accounts and blew it over trading last night. See, there you go. You need to be inside here so that we can curve that. See what I'm saying? That's a problem. You need to show up to them classes and you need to let me know what you're struggling with, and then we need to go over that. Because I would tell you and I would curve that. You got the same problem that Jay 187 inside Discord used to have. Because Jay would make $1,000 or $1,500, and then he would, and then like for like 2 days, and like he would blow $3,000 or $4,000 the next day, or he'd be up 2,000, and then he'd give it all right back. I told him, I was like, he needs to stack days consistently, and then put money inside his pocket, and then once he do that, they just need to rinse and repeat. But he also needs to understand what he's managing his risk off, which is improving off of. Just like that. Dean says I can share. I'll let you guys know what I told Dean. Right here. Dean's my guy. Dean sends me a message. He goes, guys, this is how you know he's ready to go. He says, oh, guys, listen, look, I'm not going to cover exactly what I sent him. I'm not going to cover that because I'm not going to read 3 or 4 paragraphs. I'm just trying to prove a point. Guys, Dean responds and said, 100% I'm all in. This was 3 or 4 days ago. He goes, just check it in. I just switched to micros and this has helped my place, my stop loss where the chart says it needs the blah, 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 blah. I'm still paper trading, was doing really well until I made a mistake today. I was averaging 75% win rate. Y'all thought I was lying. But today I accidentally entered minis instead of micros, which is okay. So now he knows that that's something that's easily fixable. So he's doing fine. He says, going forward, I'm removing minis from my tab just to be safe. Okay, he eliminated that mistake. I have yet to hit my 30% limit on any, because I gave him clear instructions. He says, I have yet to hit my 30% limit on any one trade or 50% on that day. I feel calm and can't wait to get to the point where I can see the move and you're just there for confirmation. I plan to purchase another EVA after Christmas with the goal of passing it for the next year and start 2026 funded. I'm not going to rush it because I have to trade 5 days minimum with TPT. He said, you always say that, guys, this is important, listen. He says, you always say that you do 4 classes a month. Guys, y'all thought I was making this up whenever, I don't know, guys, at 9, 10 a.m. in the morning, when I was like, someone said this was Dean that said this. He said, you always say that you do 4 classes a month, but you should know that you really do a class every single day if people are paying attention. I'm so glad I came across you, and I'm beyond ready to be consistent. I appreciate you, E. Man, that almost put me in tears last night reading this, man. All this aside, I said, thank you so much, sir. I think dropping down the Michaels will be huge for you. Guys, I respond to people almost all the time. This ain't no, oh, you want to talk to me? Send me another $300, $400. Fuck no. I'm responding to people all the time to help you improve. I promise. Swear to God. Guys, even the traders in here that are already profitable, I'm responding to them already. To the people that are already profitable. Guys, look. Guys, Top Stepper asked me a question at 1:09 a.m. I responded within 30 minutes. I'm sorry, 40 minutes. I'm sorry. At 1:09 a.m., at 1:49 a.m., I responded to this dude. Look.
So we all look at the market in like separate ways.
Guys, I'm responding at 1:49 a.m. Where the fuck do you know you can speak to somebody that's highly profitable that makes $75,000 plus a month, and you can just speak to him at 1:49 in the morning for free, and he can help you? I'm having a conversation with this dude at 2 a.m. in the morning. Look, you can see the timestamps. This isn't faked. I'm responding again at 6:33 this morning when I'm up. Every opportunity will be given to you for you to succeed in here. If not, then go pay somebody else $10,000 and then they'll charge you $500 every time you send a message. I'm not trying to make no money off you. I will show you the door. You got to walk through it.
Connection lost.
That was Ninja Trader saying the connection's lost. In any event, I'm serious. Top Stepper. And he said, nowhere. What do you mean nowhere? I responded to you this morning at 2 a.m. in the morning. Top Stepper. That was you I was responding to, brother. I want you to succeed. Just to let you know. Asia was decent last night, but times. No, I was responding to your question. You said, where will you find a mentor that will answer? He says, nowhere. Yeah, for real. And I seriously want you to do better. And he not just doing it because he trying to scheme on the ways of how he can snivel an extra $1,000 out of your pocket. And like when you win, he gets happy and he's screaming at the top of his lungs. And then also when you win, but you do something stupid, he goes, man, you know what? Oof. Maybe not do that. Maybe don't do that next time. Even though that you already a part of the community, nowhere. Like Top Stepper said, nowhere will you find that at. That's genuine love right there to me. Man, it's 3:14 a.m. They're goofing around. Best to be on alert. 100% about to increase my size too. I don't know. I think you should focus on expanding 7-4. I don't think that you should increase. I'm about to go because no. That's what Trey says. She was talking about what I was talking about earlier. Feel like Steve Harvey's show. I'm about to increase my size too. These rants are the same. Yeah. The amount of times where I make bank in New York and then blow it all in Asia. Gotta have discipline and learn. Absolutely. I mean, just wait until the next day to take another trade will become the hardest part. Yep, I love the Asia study. Asia was decent last night. Okay. Yeah, I do too, but I was up almost past my eval. Now I'm back where I started. Had 52,500 and back to 5,100. What strategies are you trading? Fire, you just joined an hour ago.
I'm just trading off of the trend.
Off the trend? Well, you need to be looking at where you can be managing your risk off the trend.
Yeah, I keep messing up. I was using the 5 minute and then it just took everything and just keep taking it.
Oh, yeah. Keep on demo trading. I would probably say, man, look, I would probably say you need to get acquainted with some of the things that we got going on in here. And then you need to be then using some of the terminology, some of the things that we have to then further your understanding so that you can more sharply manage your risk and then be more precise. Trend trading is not necessarily good. Trend trading should just be an alert or an indication for you not to do anything opposite of that or to do anything brash or for you not to overstay your welcome. Trend trading is like trend trading is guessing. Trend trading is like, oh well, we're going up over here, so like I'm gonna just buy this and I'm gonna just hope that it just goes up until forever. They can stop
Nah,
it.
nah.
Oh,
I was using like double bottoms and double tops basically to write off of that.
no, that's the exact opposite that you should be doing. I'm not
I
even.
know. I'm just.
I'm not even joking. If you're doing double
It
bottoms
was
and double,
working. It took me to 2,500. I was like 500 away from passing the eval. I was like,
yep, and it was working until it was not working. Those double bottoms, you are exactly what we inside here are literally feasting. Chilo says, "Don't do that." Yeah, nah, don't do that. Do not do that. I like. If you did not just join inside this community 35 to 45 minutes ago, I literally would have thought that you were just trolling. Just based off of what you said, but it's okay. You're new here. You just joined. You need to seriously watch me read this price action, and you need to see it appear, and you need to see me call out double bottoms and double tops all the time, because that's exactly what they're targeting. So like, yeah, it worked immediately. Like it was like, yeah, they gave you some kind of reward, but then they took it back.
took
Like,
everything back.
yeah, they took everything back. So you can't really be managing your risk of double tops and double bottoms. So if I was you, I'm not gonna lie, I would still trade that eval that you got there. And keep doing what you're doing. But then keep notating while you're losing. And then once you lose that, then you need to well, hopefully you don't lose it, but in the event you do, I'm not gonna wish no bad luck on you. But in the event that you do, then you need to switch to paper. And then you need to devise 2 or 3 solid actionable strategies from seeing us trade live, and then from listening to other profitable traders, and then from seeing or having them call out certain things. If that makes sense. Bro, those double bottoms and those double tops are exactly what they're targeting. So like you could like believe it or not, like if you actually almost did the opposite from what you're seeing, you would probably be insanely profitable because that's exactly what they're targeting. Anything that makes anybody feel safe is what they're headhunting. Just to let you know.
They were giving a lot though.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, you're a blessing for real. I'm not even in the Discord. You willingly get on TikTok and share knowledge for free without charging. Yeah, I know, man. I appreciate that, brother. That means a lot, Benji. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help people. And then for the people that want to seriously, like all this aside, do it for the rest of their lives, or the way like they can see themselves doing this, and like if they want serious guidance, and like if they want to be serious about it, then it's accessible to everybody. It's accessible to everybody. Hold on, my dentist is actually texting me right now. My actual dentist. Hold on. I'm available anytime. They sent me a final move out statement from my mom says. Let's see what they got. What the fuck? Are you serious, dude? $1,700 to replace the floor? Fridge part replacements and installs, $1,700. What the fuck? I have to pay them money? Are you shitting me? This is a scam. replacements and install. No refrigerator is $740. Fuck no, they're lying. That shit just turned me out just now. They're lying to me. This is a scam. Hey, I got a question. Here. Does anybody know anything about housing? Does anybody know anything about housing? I'm getting ready to send y'all a screenshot of something right now. Hold on. Nah. Hell no. This shit just pissed me off. Somebody said, yep. Okay, guys, listen. Okay. My mom had some vinyl, like the vinyl on my mom's, the vinyl like at my mom's house, like the floorboards the floorboard was like slightly damaged, like a little bit, right? There was like, hold on, guys, look, I work at Costco. We have some refrigerators for sale for $750, nice ones. Yeah, nah, fuck no, they're lying to me. Hold on. I'm gonna send this inside here, not because I'm trying to show my business, but because before I call these people and I flip and I lose my mind in about 30 minutes, I want to make sure I'm not tripping. This is what I want to know. Hold on. This is what I want to know. So, guys, listen. All this aside, I know this has nothing to do with trading, guys, but all this aside, this is also why I created this community, guys, because there's some things that I don't know. My mom, guys, so everything is in my name. I moved my mom out of the house, right? There's some damage to the vinyl of like, this isn't real hardwood floors. Like this is like the little shitty little like this. And it's like this, and it's like this, it's spotted like this in like the living room, but it's also spotted like this in my mom's room as well. Like near like the sink, just like where like it was peeling. She was living here for 5 years. So like this house was it was already damaged a little bit. Like just like a little, but maybe not to this degree. But she was here for 5, almost 6 years, renting. They sent me this right here. They sent me this final move-out statement. The security deposit for this place was $2,600. I paid this. They said it's going to cost $1,700 for that shit to get repaired. Like, am I tripping or am I not? Anyone that knows anything about housing, I need you to let me know. And
nah, bro, that shit is like $500 repairs.
I flip houses, and that's a $100 repair if you get the right person.
Guys,
they scamming. They scamming.
They did that when I had an apartment and I had a stain on my carpet, and you got to replace the carpet for $500, and they took all $3,200.
Holy fuck, guys, listen. The refrigerator works fine, but one of the replacement doors inside the refrigerator was missing. It's like, guys, it's like 1 or 2 drawers inside the refrigerator that was missing. Like I could have, guys, because one of my refrigerators at my house broke, and like I bought it off Amazon for like $45-50. Now,
that's why apartments are scams, because they.
This is not an apartment. This is a 3-bedroom crib. And they said drywall repairs. I repaired all of the holes in the drywall. Now the maid service, okay. Am I tripping or am I not tripping? So like, I'm gonna yield the floor. What is that?
They don't ever give security deposits back. They do that so that they can renovate the house on your dime.
Off that, yeah, on your behalf. Guys, hold on real quick. Guys, I have an attorney, and I'm gonna tell these people that I'm not paying that, and that I will take these people to court.
Yo, when they charged me that on my apartment, it doesn't matter what it was. I didn't pay it, and I just ignored them, and they sent collections after me, I never answered them, and they just let it go. Because what can they do?
But my question is, can they still put that on my record? Because, like, as far as
I
oh
mean,
Yeah,
are
they
you,
could try to make a judgment.
yeah, so like that can actually go on like my renter's credit, right? Because now an eviction, I know obviously goes on your credit, and then it's like an eviction will, but like I'm unsure if that will go. But like rent doesn't necessarily go on your credit if you're late. I know that for a fact. But like I wonder if settlements will like rent settlements and unpaid rent settlements will go on your credit. Yes, you say?
If they take it to court, it could be a
If they take it to
judgment,
court.
public record.
Correct.
yeah, but are they really going to take you to court for how much is that? How much is the
570.
balance?
I doubt so. Now,
Are they going to hire an
yeah,
attorney for $500? It costs
I don't
more
think so.
to
You
hire
know,
the attorney.
correct. Correct. It's just a matter
So
of if
that's
they
why I
decide to
let
take it
mine
to
go.
court, I think. I'm pissed off. I
They'll
was
send
expecting to get like
collections after you, but
$2,000
that's
back.
about all they'll do.
That's ridiculous, dude. Nah, I'm heated. Yeah, nah. Watch. That's ridiculous. There's no fucking way. I will hire somebody my fucking self to replace that floor. And I will send in an estimator my goddamn self. Is that possible? Can I do that?
Nah, what they decide is what they decide. Like, but they already have your security deposits, so they're not going to give it back. So you might as well just let it go and not pay the 500 whatever, and they're not going to hire an attorney for $500.
And they probably already did the work, but you should request like a receipt for each service. And if they cannot provide it, just know it's a scam. And make sure whoever
I
they
like
get
that.
it, whoever they get the to do the repair is actually a business and it's not no DIY people. If it's any DIY people, you do not have to pay for that. It cannot be some maintenance guy they find on the street either.
Yes.
Because if they can send you a quote for whatever service they got done, they can send you a quote for each service, whatever they pay, and they can send you also a quote for the material and things like that. If they cannot come up with those in a legit way, they especially they already hold on to the deposit that you made when you first got the place. So I don't know why they ask for extra. They literally trying to get you do the repair on the house for the next tenant. That's it.
Even if you request that, though, like, they're still not going to give it back because they have the money. Now, at that point, are you going to hire somebody for a couple $100s? It's just a scam either way.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's a scam either way because there's no way that I'm gonna sit here and then I'm gonna convince them to then give me $2,000 back. There's no way that I can do that. So like, it's either like they zero it out and then I get nothing in return, or shit, or nothing.
To be honest, the best thing would be, I'll be honest with you, you're not getting that deposit back. But your best point is to not pay the 500 something,
Right.
because they actually take that deposit is supposed to be when somebody move, they use that for repair in the house. That's what it's supposed to be. Everywhere you go, the goal is to, hey, if something happened in the house, you do not get the deposit back. Not, hey, I'm gonna charge you extra On top, I'm keeping your deposit just to do repair on the house.
Right.
I wouldn't pay it. I didn't pay mine, and shit, nothing happened to me.
Yeah. I'm damn sure seriously considering not even, guys. I got the $500. It's just the principle of the fact that I know they're trying to get over on me. Guys, like, um, guys, I'm very weird whenever it comes to this. Guys, like, whenever it comes to scenarios to where like I feel as though that people are trying to get over on me. Guys, like, if it's a situation where like I'm like, it's nothing to me, then like I'll just let it go. But something strange happens to me. Like like I understand like the scammer tactics and stuff like that. Like the scammers and schemers and defrauders. But just from like where I'm from, like if you try and hurt me, then I'm gonna hurt you. I will intentionally do something stupid, like hire like get my attorney on this, or like well, he's a securities attorney, so he's not gonna really deal with this. But hire someone else, and I'll fucking blow a few $1,000s just to prove a point, just to win. I'm being for real. I will. Like all jokes aside, all jokes aside, or like I'll do something where like I'll have all of the I'll come out of my pocket like $2,000 or $3,000 and then have this like $2,000 and have this shit repaired myself. Like $1,500 and have the whole shit repaired my goddamn self. $800 for a fucking fridge that's already working.
I'm still trying to figure out what part of the fridge costs $700+.
No part of the fridge. Some doors was missing on the fridge. That's it.
Man, there is no way a door costs seven. They probably just charge for a new fridge. That has to be a new fridge. There is no part in a fridge that costs $700.
No, you.
Guys, listen. The last place that I lived at, they tried to do the same thing. It was owned by this one guy. So like the first place. So hold on real quick. This is him calling me right now. Hold on. Hello? James, what's going on? Man, my man, listen here, man. My man, I got that estimate that Tarina sent over. Honest with you, that estimate that she sent over is absolutely flat out ridiculous. Now listen, look, like I'm not sure where she's getting these numbers from, and I'm not sure who is the estimator that sent or that decided to manufacture these things, but that's just absolutely ridiculous. I actually know people because I live stream for a living, and like I sent them videos and actual pictures of this, and I actually know people, and charging $1,700 for a floor replacement like that, like a vinyl floor replacement like that, when we've been living inside that place for 6 years. Now, obviously, that's more than that. That's a little bit more than normal tier. So you know what? Like we can talk about something like that. But I seriously want to send out a legitimate estimator. $6,000? How?
Tripping.
And then they're trying to charge me. They're trying. No, I'm not trying, James. James. I'm not trying to, James. I'm not trying to get into an argument with you, James. I'm not. James. James. I'm not. I'll let you speak. Good. James, listen. I'm not trying to get into an argument with you. This is not. Okay. So we're sitting here talking. What I'm saying is there were two discrepancies on this as to what I'm confused about. I spoke to someone and I sent someone that image, so I'm specifically asking you what the discrepancy is. And we're sitting here having a conversation. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you, my brother. I'm not. So what I'm saying is the other thing that they were alerted to was that I told them that there were drawers that needed to be replaced inside, like that there were drawers that needed to be replaced. So what I'm saying inside the refrigerator. And so I was going off of the information that you and I specifically had, and I relayed that to a person that does repairs inside of a home. I don't know anything about repairs inside of a home. And I told you that specifically. So this is information I'm getting from someone else. And so I told them, and they said they're trying to charge you $750 to replace some doors inside of a refrigerator. So I don't know if there was something else wrong with the refrigerator. If you tell me that the refrigerator was broken and y'all just need to buy a new refrigerator, now that's a completely different story. But like, eight parts as in what? Because when I walked you, because when I showed you that, or not showed you, when you and I were walking through it, you were like, hey, like, is this drawer missing? And I was like, it is? And you was like, yeah. I'm listening. Okay, talk to me. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. 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 That's perfectly fine. Because here's the deal. Listen, these are the specific people that I explicitly spoke to that do house repairs, and I'm going off of what I spoke to you about, and I relayed this image to them, and I sent them pictures of the floor, and I told them the conversation that you and I had, and I explicitly told them verbatim, and I said, hey, I don't know anything about house repairs. I don't know. What's your honest opinion on this? And multiple people were like, hey, I repair floors and stuff like that, or hey, I do X, Y, and Z. So these people are not here. These are the people that I speak to on a daily basis that are on live stream as well. So like, I sent them images and videos. So I don't know. And this is what I told you when I was walking through it. Talk to me. James, I'm not even trying to go through all of that. James, I just want a clear explanation, brother. That's all, James. Just a simple conversation. Like, I promise, James. James, I'm not saying that you're trying to get over on me. That's not, James. That's yeah, exactly. I know that. Right. Correct. Correct. I understand. Correct. 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 And I understand that. And so I just want. Right. Correct.
Asking if he's repairing the floor or replacing the whole floor.
Correct. Correct. Understood. Yes, correct. So again, for a person that doesn't know much, I told you in verbatim in person, I was like, I don't know shit. So you're gonna have to let me know because I got no idea. So I told you that straight up. And I tell people this all the time. I know what I know and I know what I don't know. So like that's why I was just going based off of what you told me. And so okay, talk to me. Because I remember you saying that he was going to do a full-blown scale remodel anyway. Okay. So he cannot afford the remodel anymore. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So now I'm under this. Okay. Okay, understood. Okay, understood. So, what time will you be? Oh, there's no thoughts, brother. Brother, yeah, yeah. Bro, this ain't no thoughts, brother. Listen, look, like I'm not one of those people, bro, that's gonna sit here and bro, and try and hog people over, brother. If it, brother, like if it makes sense, it makes sense. So like I'm not, brother, like I'm not even sitting here, brother, like trying to even go that route. Like the only discrepancy that I have is two things on that list, and one of the things was I was going based off of the conversation that you and I had, because the last time that we spoke in person was a month ago, and you were like, hey, he's thinking about doing a full-blown remodel, but if he decides not to, then then like there's no good, or like if he decides to, then there isn't going to be a charge at all for the flooring. I knew for a fact I had to pay something for the flooring. That floor was damaged, crystal clear. I get that. So that is zero debate. Zero. You heard me. I was like zero debate. Okay, crystal clear, understood. And then I'm listening. I don't know anything about floors, bro. Bro, literally nothing. And so the other thing was at my current place right now, whenever whenever drawers and stuff like that are broken, like cabinets, or not cabinets, like like the little clear things, those things costed me like $40-$50 in order to buy, and like they were instant installs because they just came out the box and they were already assembled, so I just put them in. So I was assuming that if one or two of those was missing, that it was going to be like 200, like $200. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay, great. Perfect. That'll work. So yeah, man, will it be in the afternoon or the morning so that I can know how to prepare? That'll work, my man. All right, then I'll see you then. All right, holla at me. Yes, sir, brother. All right. Anyway, guys, I kept that phone on speakerphone. Guys, I kept the call on speakerphone so that y'all guys, so that you guys can hear what the fuck he was saying. Guys, I'm not trying to go back and forth with nobody. You said what?
$6,000.
Hold on.
He said those floors cost $6,000
to fucking repair. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm not trying to. Guys, I could tell he was starting to get riled up. Like, hey man, you could do this yourself if you want to. Man, I'm not trying to go back and forth and argue with somebody over $500. You crazy as shit, guys. I knew I was gonna have. Guys, we sitting here trying to squabble over $500 or $1,000. Guys, I knew I was gonna have to pay something for the floors, of course. Like that goes without saying. But like for him to charge $1,700, like I'm like I'm almost thinking like, because I told him I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, that he's almost trying to get not him, but like that management is trying to get over on me. Like
he could have get away around and make you pay for it if he did not say replacement, damage replacement. Because when you said, I look in the thing and it says something about damaged floor replacement, something like that. There is no way you need to pay $1,600 to just fix a part of a floor. That is not right. My mom had to redo her house, the floor, and I think we pay labor around like $2,500 or $3,000 for labor, without the cost for the flooring. My thing is, I think he wants to pass the labor cost onto you.
That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's 100%. That's exactly what he's doing. Everything that he sent me involves labor. Guys, listen, they charged me $50 for 2 sink stopper replacements. Do you understand that I can buy a sink stopper online on Amazon for $5? He charged me $50 for a sink stopper replacement. It's $50. I can buy 2 of those online right now for Amazon for $5.
Isn't this the sink stopper the thing
They're
that you
a
put on the
Dollar Tree, Lazy Trader says. Yes, no, like guys, like the sink stopper, like either the little plastic ones. And if you want to get super fancy, then what? Like the metal ones. The metal ones can't be no more than damn $10 a piece.
And why do you need somebody to install that for you?
I don't know. Replacement towel bar and install, $50. Okay. You know what? A towel bar might be about $15, $20. Like, I'm not going to argue for $10 or $15. But that's not the point. I had that crib cleaned out, and he still charged me $200 for the maid service. I had the crib cleaned out. Like, cleaned out, mopped and everything, dusted and everything, and he still charged me $200. Which I told him, I was like, okay, you got to get it up to be perfect. Okay, I get it. But that's just flat out. But I don't know. Like, something just screams off to me.
I mean, you heard him. He said that the dude doesn't have money to repair it, to do the renovation, but he's planning. So he's trying to make you pay for the renovation.
Yeah, Matt. And you repair shit.
Bro, I just put flooring in a 2,300 square foot home, and I put like not luxury but nice LPV in it. The entire house, $3,200. That's labor, flooring, everything.
The only area that's damaged is next to the front door, and is in next to the front door, which what I sent you was next to the front door, and then in my mom's bedroom next to the sink. That is it. So I don't know if he's I don't know if he's charging me $500 for $400 or $500 for like the parts, and like he's saying, hey, it's gonna be like $1,000 for the labor. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, that's not even the most insane thing to me. He says, yeah, man, fridge parts are expensive. Do you know what kind of refrigerator I could buy with $800 in today's times?
Yeah, that one did not sit well with me. Why would I spend $700 to repair a fridge when I can go to
when you can buy a brand new one? Am I tripping? Guys, I don't know nothing about homes. Am I tripping? Hold on, let me look up refrigerator. Hold on, let me look this shit up.
So
what kind of fridge you got?
Bro, it's like some normal little Samsung fridge. It's a Samsung 2-sided fridge. Now, like, it's a stainless steel one, and it has like the water thing to where like the water and like the ice maker. So let me type in fridge for sale.
You could get that at Home Depot for the same thing. I thought you were talking about like some, built-in Viking or some, nah.
It's this one right here. Right. It's this one right here. It literally looks it's a GE, both sides of the fridge just like this. Brand new for $1,200 off AJ Madison. Brand new for $1,200. Brand new. He's trying to charge me $800 for some fucking drawers and install.
So let me give you like a comparison, like, because so I flip houses and have rentals and stuff. So we just flipped a house and we're selling it, and we put a single gate on it, but the person buying it wanted a double gate. Okay, and they said, we're not closing on the house unless you put a double gate in. The double gate costed us like $300 to put in, and they said we'll split it 50-50. So on the estimate, we made it $1,800. So that's how it's kind of scummy, but like that.
Wow.
That's what they're doing to you.
Repeat that again so that I can understand that.
So I was just selling a house, and we had a single gate on the fence.
Okay.
What the fuck? 350 macro. We had a single gate on the fence,
Yeah.
The buyer buying it was buying it for full price.
Okay.
They wanted a double gate or they didn't want to buy the house.
Okay.
So we said, okay, we'll put a double gate on it if you split the cost with us. To do that, the gate cost us, I don't know, it was like $300 or $400. But we charged them, it was like $1,700 or $1,800
per person.
So we paid half of the $1,800, so that covered our costs for the gate, and we profited on it.
Wow. Smart. You're the smart businessman.
So that's kind of what they're doing to you.
Wow.
In a sense.
Guys, yeah, wow, guys, that makes sense. Guys, listen, this guys, it is this same exact one right here. This same exact one right here is $1,000 at Lowe's, brand new. He's trying to charge me $750 to repair it, to put doors in. It is, guys, it's this same exact one right here. This same exact brand right here, but it's brand new. But that one in there is like 8 or 9 years old. And he's trying to charge me $1,000. $750 for it. I'm like this is like what I'm saying. So he's like, hey man, like take some notes, and he was like, man, like get your thoughts together, and like we can talk about it on Monday when I see you. But like I'm trying to decide, like, guys, does anyone know what like I can say to this person? Like, what do I say to this? Like, hey bro, there's a brand new fridge for $1,000. But like I know that he's probably gonna be like, okay, if there's a brand new one for $1,000, then go buy the brand new one for $1,000. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it puts me in a rock and a hard place, because it's either I say, fuck you, I'm not paying $750 to repair it, and then he'll go, okay, well, it needs to be fixed, so go buy a brand new one for $1,000. Now I gotta spend an extra $250 just to prove a point that I'm not gonna win, because it's still gonna get fixed anyway. So like, I'll spend more money to prove a point if I know I'm going to win the argument. But I can't win the argument if it still has to be repaired and replaced. And like, it's sort of kind of fucked up, because if the only other thing I'm debating is the floors. So like, unless I can hire somebody to go in and install and replace those floors, that flooring, for $500, or $750, it's not even worth my money. It's not even worth my time. So like, I'm trying to debate, and like, this is why I'm asking y'all, like, no, excuse my language, like, do I just take this shit like off the ass, bro, and just say fuck it?
Pause.
Man, yeah, pause for all the way. But damn, what do I do? Dean says I would. Where are you located at, man? I'm in Atlanta.
Check the chat.
Oh, what's the chat say?
So you know I'm not lying. This is what they did to me.
What happened? Or the platinum chat?
Yeah.
Original balance. Interest due. Total. Oh, nah. I know you're not lying. Place for collections. Yeah.
See, they sent collections after me. I never paid it, and it just went away.
Yeah.
I would not even fuck with it. I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah, bro, for sure. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because they're not gonna hire an attorney to come after you for anything less than $500 or damn near $1,000. They're not going to do that, and they're not going to file it in court. They're not going to do that. They're not going to file it in court. I know for a fact you're not lying. I know that. There's certain things where I let it go to collections too. I promise I will. They put you in a lose. So what?
It's the fridge in your own home, or is it like a rental?
It's a rental. It was a crib my mama was staying in. So, but it's in my name though. So it's in my name, and so what it is, guys, is this. The prices are egregious. Like, they're ridiculous. Like, it's clear that they're trying to get over on me, right? But like, it's so ridiculous to the point to where if I say fuck you, no, I'm gonna go hire somebody else, I'm going to spend just as much money getting it repaired. See what I'm saying? So it's like, because if I hire somebody else, I think the best case scenario, like hiring somebody, going over there, because it's 40 minutes from my house, driving 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. speaking to multiple people, getting multiple quotes, doing all of this. Like, I think best case scenario, I don't know shit about flooring. I told him, and I'm gonna tell y'all I don't know. But Matt can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm thinking best case scenario, including labor, what? Like they'll do it for what, like $1,000, $1,200 maybe.
How big is the house, square foot?
The entire house is 1,500 square feet, but however the areas in question is probably like total is probably like upstairs. Like upstairs is probably goddamn. It's probably like, okay, so like the upstairs master bedroom, and like it's only messed up near the sink. So like it's an area that's like 6 by 4 feet. So we're like the vinyl is starting to peel off, like 6 by 4 feet total. But the entire room is probably like a 12 by 10. But I'm thinking like, you know, maybe 6 by 6 feet or 5 by 5 feet upstairs. And then downstairs it's the same thing. So like downstairs is probably like 4 by 4 or 5 by 8 that need that like as far as it's individually damaged panels. But like, I mean, the it's clustered to an area.
If he doesn't have like extra flooring, then he's gotta redo the whole floor. I mean, you don't have to redo the whole floor, but if he wants it all to match, he either has to have extra flooring or you got to redo the whole floor.
He's redoing the whole floor.
That's how that works. Oh, hold on. So like you can't just get it color coded and just like replace like the little damaged little panel like where it was.
Unless that exact flooring is in stock, or he has extra of it. Nah, not really.
I appreciate that insight. I did not know that, bro. This was like 5 or 6 years ago, by the way.
Yeah, that flooring is not there anymore.
That flooring is there.
Nah.
Unless if it's like a big building where the landlord or whatever, you know, has a bunch of it, because I know when developers usually have a bunch of it just backup because they know it's gonna, you know, they're gonna need it, so they might. But what if you just go to Home Depot and get, you know, the flooring yourself and get the guys that hang out at Home Depot to do the job? It's gonna be less than 1,000, because from the space you're talking about, that's not much work.
Right. Yeah. So, but the problem with that is he'll prove a point and he'll be like, no, because I don't want that installed inside here. Or he'll be like, okay, if you're gonna replace that, then replace the entire floor, like replace the entire house. And I know for a fact that in order to replace and install an entire home's worth of flooring is going to be more than $1,500. I know that including labor. I know that for a fact. And guys, listen, I value my time. Guys, I don't want to be making phone calls and be going over there and goddamn turning into a handyman and laying flooring in the house I'm not even living in. To do what? To save a few $100s? Fuck that. This is just off principle. So you know what? Maybe I should stop running my mouth because you know, maybe I should take Dean's and other people's advice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and maybe just
What's your
walk away
deposit?
like Matt said. So what?
What's your security deposit and how much is he charging you? Because if your security deposit covers it, then like you said, just walk away.
It's this right here. So like, this is it right here. This is what they're charging me. My security deposit was $2,600. He's trying to charge me $1,700 for the damaged flooring and replacement. This right here, guys, is what the floor looks like. My mom has been living here for 6 years, and it's just like this cheap vinyl, and like it's starting to peel a little bit.
Oh yeah, never mind. I know what's going on. What the guy said before about inflating the price. That's exactly what's going on. I've been doing real estate for 20 years, and yeah, I see it all the time.
And you have the argument of wear and tear, man. This is crazy.
I'm telling you, this man
Yeah.
trying to get this whole floor replaced.
Yeah.
Man, this just made me identify myself. I can't believe this, bro. Do not pay that shit, man.
For real?
This man
You
trying to replace the
you
whole
have
floor.
normal wear and tear. E. I
Yeah,
went
it
through the
is. It
same
is.
thing, and they basically told me we settled it because wear and tear is normal, especially after 5 or 6 years. Yes, there's incurred cost, but you don't pay the entirety of the deposit for that. That's insane, man.
That's crazy.
And
so,
the fact that they're charging you for cutting the grass too, 200 and something bucks.
yes,
Bro, any
they're
renter,
charging me
it's not their
$215 to remove the leaves in front of the house and then to clean out the gutters.
Tripping.
Gone.
That should be
I
part
would
of
give
And they're
ma-
taking advantage that it was 6 years ago that you guys moved in, so they absolutely are not gonna have whatever unit you need to match the current flooring and all that stuff. They know that. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing, brother. Brother, that is exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what I'm thinking, because he put me between a rock and a hard place. Because if I say fuck no, I don't want to pay that, I can go get that repaired. He's gonna go, okay, go, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm tripping. Let me rewind, guys. Y'all heard him. He was on speakerphone. Like, he was like, okay, I invite you to go do it. Then go do it. And I was like, bro, I'm not trying to get into no pissing contest with you. Like, I checked that shit. Like, I was like, bro, listen, I'm not trying to do that, bro.
Just get a paper trail, E. Just get a paper trail of him saying that, and then that's the best advice I can give. If you can get it done for a lower rate with a paper trail of him consenting to that, leave it at that.
But the thing is, he has the final say of the dude charging you has the final say. Like, if it's not how he wants it,
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, because I could get this done for $1,000 and then him be like, bro, this looks crazy. Do it again. Or no, I don't want that. Who told you to do that? Fuck.
Hold
no.
on. Ask him if they had pictures of the apartment when you move in. Because I know in New York, one of the ways to get out of it is that when you move in, they're supposed to take pictures of everything. So when you're leaving, it should be the same way. That's the rule. If he's gonna try to do that,
We don't
ask
have
him
that.
for the Nah, so then he can't charge you all of that money by law.
Yeah. We don't have, they don't do that down here in Georgia or like in Atlanta. But what they will do is that they will come through and they will have a pre-moving inspection, and like they'll write things down, and then they'll say, oh, okay, there's a huge hole in the wall here before you moved in. And so like it's notated. But as far as images, I don't have any images of what this floor looked like beforehand.
There's
Zero images.
If he doesn't, then it's his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, because it could have been that was there before you guys even moved in.
And I know for a fact, but yeah.
Yeah, I would
know
just
what you're
ask him.
saying.
Like,
I know what you're
don't say
saying, and I
anything
could
else,
claim
just
that.
ask him.
I could claim that, man. Shit.
You could gamble with it. You could just ask him if he has those pictures. If he has it, then bite the bullet. But if he doesn't have it, then just let it go.
Let it go, yeah. Man, I appreciate that. Logic Trade logs in again and says hello. Wow.
And what's the problem with the fridge? Because you should probably also check the manufacturer. Sometimes you could buy the parts yourself.
Yeah. Guys, so what's wrong with the fridge is, if you look at my screen, this is what's wrong with the fridge, just to let you know. So for everybody, this right here is what's wrong with the fridge. Get ready to show you. This fridge, guys, it's the same exact fridge as this, brand new, by the way. It's the same exact one. Same exact fridge. It's $1,000 brand new, but he's trying to charge me $750 to repair these drawers here. These drawers is what's missing. 1, 2, and then like 3 drawers over here is missing. Think maybe, and then this bottom one right here is cracked. So like 1, 2, 3, at the most like 4 is missing. 4 of these drawers are missing. The refrigerator works perfectly fine. The refrigerator works perfectly fine, but somebody, but 1, 2, 3 is broken. 1, 2 is missing. 3 is broken, and then 4 is missing or missing right here. So like these drawers are missing, but the refrigerator works perfectly fine. Everything in the refrigerator works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the refrigerator.
Honestly, for you being a tenant for 6 years, they should have just been like, thank you for giving me tens of thousands of dollars, and just let it.
More than that. And Dean, that's exactly what I was thinking. Unfortunately,
Check the chat because you could buy the parts. If just a couple of does, you just buy the parts and don't put it back.
And put it back my damn self. And Dean, that's exactly what I was thinking. Dean says, the time you spend fighting this has to cost a far more greater than money. And it does. It does. It's just that I just hate being getting over on. Like, I just hate being got. Because this ties into what I expected. Like, as far as like what I got versus what I expected. Because when I spoke to him over the phone, he led me to believe, like, he was like, hey, man, the owner's probably going to do the repairs. So, like, he's going to repair the floor. So, you're really only going to be looking at, like, $300 or $400 in, like, repairs at the most. So, when he said that, I was thinking in my mind, man, you know what? Okay, he might charge me $600, $700 then. But then he sent me this email, and it said I owed $3,200 when I was only expecting $600 in repairs. And I look at it, and I'm like, $1,700. Didn't the dude say he was going to repair it? And then I'm looking at it, and then he told me specifically, and we went over it, and he was like, there's a few drawers missing. There's some drawers missing on the, he was like, there's some drawers missing in the refrigerator. So I was like, okay, a few drawers, you looking at what, like $100, $200 maybe, bro? And he was like, yeah, that's what he told me. So then when I got this, I was like, okay. Now, he told me that the crib needed to be clean for $200. I was like, okay. He was like, bro, it's going to be like $150 in order to have them clean the front yard. I was like, okay, I'm not tripping. That's why I'm not, guys, I know some of y'all are probably thinking, how the fuck is it going to be $215 to fucking rake some leaves? Well, he told me, so I'm not tripping. I'm not even tripping about the $50 for the sink stopper, because he told me, he was like, that needs to be replaced. He never alerted me that it was gonna be $1,700 for fucking for some flaking of the floor, and $800 for some drawers.
Those drawers are $40 on the website I just put on the chat.
I told you that an hour ago. That's what I said. I told you that an hour ago. Like, I was like, bro, I bought them for my house, and they're $40 a piece, and there's like 3 or 4 of them missing. Y'all heard him on the phone. Like, he was like, well, you had some that were missing and broken. If they were missing, just replace them. Fuck if they broken, replace them. They same thing. I don't know, guys. Do you understand that he would have to buy 20 drawers at $40 a piece to cover that cost? That ain't making no sense. There's only 3 of them that was missing and 1 that was broken. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But then it's like, do I argue with this dude? Because it's like, dude, I know how to make $4,000 or $5,000 in like 60 seconds. So it's like, is this even worth me? Like, the time that I've even spent talking to y'all and taking up your time on this beautiful Thursday and getting myself out of character. It's like, do I even trip about this, bro? Like, if to me, it's like $3,000. It's like, fuck it. But like, I know it's not right, but I'm like, I know it doesn't change the fact, but it's like, do I even argue with these people about this? Or do I just say, fuck it, and just going about my business? See, that's the dilemma that I'm facing. It's like, do I fight in principle or not? Or do I prove a point or not? What'd you do?
That kind of shit, you'll never win, bro.
You said what?
Like, you'll never win in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man, I'll never win.
What I would do is just negotiate with them to, whatever the deposit to take it, and that's it. Nothing else after that. Call it.
Yeah, I agree. So like on Monday when I speak to him, like, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, this is flat out ridiculous, bro. Can we just zero this thing out, bro? Like, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, bro. I was expecting $2,000 back, but damn, $3,200 charge. That's flat out. That's on crack. Come on, bro. Just zero this out, and I'm gonna just see what he says.
That's the whole plan, though. That's the whole plan.
Yeah, you're right. That is the whole point. He say,
That
well,
was
shit.
the whole plan from the beginning.
That was his whole plan
You
from
know,
the beginning. Like, man, oh shit. Whew. That dumbass is happy that he did get a security deposit back. Man, we got off. We got over on that guy, right? And now, and now, look at my dumbass. I'm sitting here praying to God. Well, I'm not praying, but I'm sitting there praying to God. Please keep my security deposit now, please.
Fight for it, get it back, and put it in the cash account and full port it.
Right. Lose everything. Oh man. Anyway, guys, listen. I hope, guys. Thank you guys so much for your advice. Everybody, Matt, Ken, 74 guys, everybody. To everybody as well. I apologize if I'm missing you guys. Thank you so much for chiming in, Dean. Everybody, you know, Husky, AC, everybody, Matt, Murdoch, Rock Lee, guys, everybody that provided your opinion. Thank you so much. That's why I created this community, guys, because I don't know everything. And like I know that. So like I don't know anything about repairs. So some of y'all know this about more than this, and it's like y'all helping me. So, you know, I'll speak to my Monday. But guys, listen, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9, 10 a.m. in the morning inside Discord to hopefully have a good Friday and to have a good day. So DM me if you got any questions. Please stay away from the scammers, please, because they'll follow you, all right? I'll catch y'all tomorrow. DM me if anybody got any questions, guys. Class is going to be this Sunday, by the way, at 8 o'clock. All right, guys, I love y'all, man. Real talk, man. I love y'all, man, to death. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, the Rockets says they gouging for sure. Yeah, man. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Stay away from the scammers. Peace, guys. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, man. What a scam. Yeah, Dean is right. Yeah, Dean is right. Dean says, what's the cost of being away from the charts on a Monday? Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm going to miss at least several hundred, if not thousands of dollars in opportunity costs from being away from the charts. Potentially. Like, potentially. I mean, potentially. I'm like, it's going to cost me the same. So it's like, do I even do that? Like, do I even drive down there and speak to him? Or do I just forfeit the $500 or whatever it is and just say, screw it? Like, my time is valuable. Dean is absolutely right. Principle, man. In any event. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all. I got a headache from that shit.